There we go. Hello and welcome. For those on Twitch, oh my God, happy Halloween. I almost said Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, if I've just thrown us past the rest of the couple of months, no, just no, don't let me do it. I don't know, where's my head? Oh my gosh. Anyway, here in Australia, it's actually Saturday, so it's the day after Halloween. So for those in Australia, hi, we're starting to look forward to actually probably hot cross buns will be in, no, not hot cross buns. That's the day after Christmas or even before Christmas. They start putting them in the shops. Um, but yeah, so Halloween was yesterday for us. But for everybody else, America and everyone, happy Halloween. I hope you're having a great day. I hope your kids are having a great time. You've had some great costumes if you dress up. And yeah, I hope everything's gone really well for you, which is really cool. So, going to be playing some more Supermarket Simulator. I've basically have to, let's get it going. Oh, the last update, which was before the last time I played, they've got multiplayer now, which is really cool. And yeah, if I can find someone, maybe I might start a new one and see how we go with multiplayer. It'd be pretty exciting. So, but anyway, basically, we're looking at, I've got to finish stocking the storeroom. I'll see how I go with time. I've been playing around with my, what is it, my commands. I've got some new commands. So, yeah, basically, I'll wait until hopefully someone jumps in and I'll get them to do a command, which would be really, really cool. Anyway, let's get this going. I've got to fill up my storeroom. I've got some empty shelves and that I've got to put some things on, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking I'm going to put the large items like toilet paper, paper towel, possibly some more potatoes, bleach, and fabric softener, things like that, that you get a small amount in a really large box and it takes up one spot on the shelf, because we've got empty shelves as well as maybe even small alcohol or something. And yeah, let's just get this going. So, all right. Morning, 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 everybody. Morning, boys. Here we go. Turn the light on. It's better. Now, everything should be stocked up on the shelves. We've got, let me have a look. That's right. We've got these shelves here with nothing on. Those have got, I've put them on special, basically. So, because they're normally here and there. That's right. So the blue vodka and the scotch. Now, this is the new. Okay. So we need more. Why is there nothing on that? Oh, hang on, that's wrong. I've got 3 there. That's 2, 3, 4. That's, no, not 2. Okay, so I've got 3 spots for those. I've got 3 for those. I've got 2 spots for those. Maybe I need to put one more of each. If I put one more of that there, I can go here with those. But then I've got the bio eggs. Is that the little ones? Oh, that's the same as what's over here. So I've got some for sale there. That's not a problem. But I've got all this to fill in as well. Trying to work out what I'm going to put on it. Okay. That one there, I'll need to get. Oh, so sorry. I'm not coming down with a bit of hay fever. My nose is itchy. Shouldn't be. All right, at the back. Just trying to make sure that we've got everything stocked properly. We need more lasagna. Oh, I haven't been up into the top shop yet. I've still got some more things to get for the janitorial area. And obviously I've still got some things to get from the top shop because I haven't been to that one. But the chicken comes from... That's from the meat and dairy supply. Is chicken here? It is. Okay. At the beginning, when we started doing painting and that, we always had a moving painting. But that... So that's back again. All right. So they've all got 16. That's 14. So that should get 2 more. So he's gone now because I took some off. So he will fill that up. That's one way, actually. If you've got some shelves which are not quite full, if you take off a number of the items into your cart and then put them back on, they'll register that there's a certain amount missing instead of like 1 or 2. So then they should go get a box. They should get a box and fill it up. Okay? He did walk past, didn't he? Okay. Prove me wrong. It has worked before. I'm going to do it myself. Otherwise that's going to annoy me. Don't know why. But if they're not going to come and... Oops. If they're not going to come and fill it up for me, I'll get them to put it away. See? There we go. Now... I wonder if I could get them to do that. I was going to say, I can't remember if there was something missing in the other place. Where was the other eggs? Here. No, so there's only one missing there. They have filled them up before. We're missing, I'm missing a couple of scotch there. Okay. Got all the wine. Normally, like halfway or however far through the game, you kind of don't worry about it. Because once someone takes off a couple more bottles, there we go, then they will fill it up. That's 12 and 12, 6 and 6. One of the things I'm looking at is we need to get more books on the shelf. So we might actually, use these shelves for books because we're running out of them way too quickly. But that means I'm going to need to actually tag them on the shelves. We don't have any of those. Okay. Actually, the best way to do that, rather than running backwards and forwards, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was going to say I missed one. That one. Okay. So let's put that one there. No, that one there. Take that off. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Is that going to be enough? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll give us 4. It'll have to. Okay. Can't see. 1, 2, and now I have to find out where the other 4 is. Always get this messed up. Those 2 are there. Here they are. Okay. So then we've got 4 shelves left. So this is good. They'll fill up as much as possible. 4 shelves left. I need to put one of those there. That's 1, 2, 3. Just trying to work out. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we'll have 2 left. How much room have we got for the wine? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put one of them there each, I've still got that spot. Where is my, there it is. Couldn't find my cursor. It's just like a little teeny tiny dot for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put those 4, 1 there each. That's 4 for those, 3 for that. That's 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 3 double shells. That's 2. Okay. And then that's got 3. 1. Oh my gosh. It's got 3 spaces. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got lots. Okay. So we've basically 1, 2, put those, 2. We don't have to find all this. The boys do. So if we do, take that off. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mr. Exciting. I'm good. How are you? The store's coming along really well. I've basically, I've got all the storage area done. Um, I've got to put things on the shelf back there, but I've worked out I'm going to put some larger items. I'll show you. I've got all the oh, what is it? All the licenses that I can get. So basically, this is as big as it'll get. But I've got all these empty shelves. So what I'm thinking of doing is, with the toilet paper and that, it comes in one box size for each one. So I'm going to do like a whole rack, if you know what I mean, because we're running out of stuff really quickly. And I'm just trying to work out, I've had some shelves that are still empty. So I was just trying to work out what I'm actually going to do. So, oh, you're here. I've got a couple of new commands. I've got a coffee one where you can do coffee at someone. So you could give yourself a coffee. If you do coffee at Jasper, then you'll make yourself a coffee with a random response and myself. Or you could do coffee me, like explanation coffee me, and just make yourself a coffee. What else have I got? I've got dap, lick, and slap ass. All of those you've got to do the at commands. So, and before you do that, I will do. Did your bubba go to sleep? I hope so. I hope you got some good sleep before you had to go to work. Yeah, if you're not following Mr. Anxiety, please drop him a follow. He's a great streamer. I was trying to work out what I should. Got 3 more spots here. Actually, I could make a coffee for you. Hang on. Coffee. There we go. What did I do? So Jasper Josie makes themselves. Oh, I got a black coffee. I don't really like it black. Whilst taking a sip of the freshly made brew, they nicely bring Miss Anxiety a very large mug of black coffee as well. And I've given you. Oh, the count command has given Miss Anxiety a coffee 18 times. All right. The count command's not working properly, but we'll go with it. Doesn't matter. All right. I just got to work out. I've got 3 spots there. This is now all taken up. Nice. So I've got 3 spots to put some things. That's 20 and 20. There's more of that. Wonder about these. It's only 6. How can we do that? If we move those over, I could do that. Yeah, I'll have to fix that count command for the coffee. Okay, I have to be quick. Where is it? Take that off. There we go. Because he's coming to fill it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's those done. Then if I move, if I move those 2 over, did I have something there? I can't remember now. No, it wouldn't have gone in if there was something else there. So I've had those, I don't think. 1, 2. Those are on special, so they've got enough shelf space. Okay. These are on special. No, you're more than welcome. Quick. Take that off. Okay. Make yourself a yeah. Actually, everything's going really, really well. So make yourself a coffee. Do exclamation coffee me. So, Mr. Hemsworth, how are you? Thank you for popping. Thank you so much. Social. There we go. I'm glad you caught it too. So yeah, do exclamation coffee me, as if you're going to make yourself a coffee, and see what self you make yourself. I've done a couple of new commands. I've done this one too. No, you're more than welcome, Mr. Hemsworth. Absolutely. There you go. I did slap ass. So Jasper Josie smacks Mr. Anxiety's ass so hard they asked for someone to rub it better. Oh my goodness. And Mr. Hemsworth, I'll make yourself a coffee. There we go. I make a coffee. Jasper Josie makes themselves got an Irish coffee this time. While taking a sip of their freshly made brew, they nicely bring Mr. Hemsworth a very large mug of macchiato coffee. Yeah, and I've given you a coffee 19 times, but yeah, no, the coffee, the count command's not working properly. So there we go. Yeah, so my new commands, as I just said, is coffee me, as in you make yourself. So you make yourself a coffee. You don't have to make it for anyone else. So that's like, so in a very large mug, Jasper Josie makes themselves a long black coffee. Again, I don't like black coffee. While taking a sip of their freshly made brew, they find themselves a comfy place to snuggle up and watch the stream. I've made myself a coffee 3 times. I do like my coffee. There's coffee me, dap, lick, and slap ass. So they're my new ones. So please enjoy them. Oh dear. All right. I have to move this one as well. I've still got room for one more. Oh no, it's 2 more because I've only got 3 things here. Okay. But we might as well just move all this over. Okay. And then the boys will come, unfortunately. I'm trying not to do that for them. Okay. We can do another one of these. We've got one there. Sorry, boys. So 1, 2, 3. Why have they not filled this up? Or will we just run out? Okay. We must have run out. What haven't we got more of? $24. How many goes on a shelf? Is only... Okay. So 12 on a shelf. Maybe we can do 2 of those. How many shelves have we got left? We've only got 1. No, we've got 2. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Mr. underscore Hemsworth just traded with 14 viewers.
Thank you so much. What is it? I've got myself a new one. Mr. Hemsworth, thank you so much for raiding. If anyone's not following Mr. Hemsworth, please do drop him a follow. He's really good. He plays, obviously most of you guys who've come in have been watching him playing the finals. He's very good at that. And I've seen him do, I think, some Call of Duty and some other things. But yeah, great streamer. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. So welcome in. There's some fun commands, if you like, at the top of the chat screen. Please play and have fun with them. My name's Natalie, or Jasper Josie, whatever you like, basically. I play games like Supermarket Simulator, which is this one. Oops, I just moved stuff. I play Valheim, which I'll be doing in a couple of hours, hopefully with my brother. And yeah, a number of other games. So basically whatever catches my fancy. Oh, happy Halloween to everybody. We had Halloween yesterday here in Australia. We don't celebrate it huge, but it is a lot of fun still. But I know that a lot of people do celebrate it. So I hope, I hope everybody's having a great day or night wherever you are. Your PC, you can't handle any more tabs. I know. Oh, Mr. Hemsworth, did you see that you can do, hang on. I'm trying to find out. Where's my tabs? Hang on. This one. Here. If you get them up, see how this one's Jasper Josie, that was you, but you've rated me. You can now have two up at once. So if you have somebody up, oh my gosh. If you have somebody up, I was going to do you, but you're not on. Yeah. Anyway, you can right click and then you can put somebody else up as well. So you can have two tabs in the same thing. So you can watch two things at the same time. I only got told about it today. Almost 20. Oh my gosh. At this point in stage, I think today I only had between 8 and 10. So you've, Mr. Hemsworth, you've done brilliant. That is brilliant. So, all right. I was just moving this stuff around. Yeah. Like, I don't know if... I'm assuming it would use the same memory power or whatever, but the fact is that you can have two in the same tab. So you can have two up and playing at the same time is brilliant. It is the best thing ever, rather than me having it spread all over different screens. I really, really like that. So, yeah. Now, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's using the same memory. Okay. I've got a number of things that I'm trying to do. Oh no, hang on. Really? Okay. Take that off. You have a website where you can fit all the tabs in one tab in a grid view. But if you've got 20, like that must be like tiny. But then if it makes them all current, because sometimes I'm not sure whether Twitch, if you don't have it up, if they don't allow you to do to have it down as you're recognized as a person, if you're not actually watching the screen on your screen. Do you know what I mean? So if you have however many tabs up, unless that one's on the front of your screen, I'm not sure whether it works. I still go do it because, you know, you got to support. But yeah, I'm not sure on that. I would hope it would be. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you not? Please, please, please. I've got to get this off before the guys come. There we go. Okay, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 3. I'm just trying to fill in the shelves here, and then I can go fill in the shelves at the back. I still have to... no. That has 2. That has 2 there. Take that off. No, no, no. Okay, so that's gone. They've filled that one up. Well, no, they've missed one. So that's 3 there. Do you want there? Because these don't have many on the shelf. So when we're getting like 150 to 170 customers actually coming into the store, if we've only got 12 on the shelf and someone buys a heap, it's not so good. Okay. And this is really cool because they will come and fill the shelf. All right. So that's got 3. That's got 3. What else was I thinking of doing? I don't know if I was looking at doing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I put another one there. That's okay. No, that's 3. No, that's 4. Oh, it was these, wasn't it? So if we grab one of each of those. Yeah, it's definitely a W raid. Welcome in. What's that, Joss Gaming? How are you? Mr. Hemsworth's a brilliant person. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for following.
The goose just followed.
Do either of you stream? Look what I can do. D and yeah, my count command's not working properly. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for the follow. TV, you goose. I love your name. That's brilliant. I'm always popping into Mr. Hensworth's stream. He's so cool. He's a great streamer. I've never seen, I have to go back up. I can't remember what it is he's played. I always forget the finals, that's right. I've never seen it play before, but yeah, watching him, it is brilliant. He's a great player. So I will be playing some Valheim later on this afternoon. I've got about 3/4 of an hour before I have to go pick my son up, and then in a couple of hours I'll be jumping on with my brother to play some of it. I've got to find one more thing to put there. Maybe some coffee. Just because we can. There we go. All right. Now, so yeah, so this is basically my shop. I've got all the licenses, and out the back, this is everything, but a lot of empty shelves. So we need to fill those up, and I need to go and grab some stuff. So, but we're running out of the books, unfortunately. All right, let's go grab some of those. We know we need all of them. Okay. There's 6 on each. Now, we need more. What's this? This is that. Oh, that's the extras are. All right. I have to click these on there to put the tag on, basically. Otherwise, the guys won't. We don't go through much bleach. The guys won't basically fill the racks if I buy a whole heap of stuff, unless we've got it listed here on the racks. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to grab a whole heap of this. Let's just do it. Because yeah, some of the racks you get, they hold 12 or they can hold 24 items or something like that. But with these, like in the box itself, it only holds what's that, 12 packets. But when you put it on the shelf itself, there's like 2. No, not 12. Only holds 4 packets, sorry. 4 packets of however many that is. And you can only fit 2 on there. Whereas if you have toothpaste, you can fit 24. So if we've got 150 to 170 customers coming through, and if they want toilet paper, once they grab one, hang on, once they grab it, basically, yeah, you run out really quickly, and the boys take a lot to stock it, and it takes up a lot of shelf space in the back as well. So we need to have a fair amount of it. So, sorry, he just went to get a box because I took it off the shelf. Now, that's all green. Okay. So you get to see my driving in a minute. I'm not very good at driving. I tend to run in things. Now, and you can go faster if you press the shift key. We also need more chicken and probably more potatoes. Now, okay, so these are left over. Let's put the chicken here. And there. And technically, yes, I could have left it, but then it does my head in. Do some more potato. Okay, got that. I know another thing we need is the large cat food. I'm just going to leave it. This one. Or and these in a box. So there's 12 in a box. Okay. Two more. Normally you don't have to do this much, but basically you because we've extended it, I'd like to fill it out. We should have enough paper towel. Got the bleach. Oh, what have I put here? Oh, that's the chicken. 3, 6. No, 6. And the potato. Did I leave it there? No, I don't want the potato there. Oh, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4. Take those 2 off. 2, 4, 6. Then we can do another lot of shelves for the books and have them all in the right spot. But we haven't got enough books for me to use the actual boxes to put on. Now, what else was large? We've done the potato, the chicken. Oh, the alcohol. No, I've put enough of those up. That's sushi. No, that has double. Because, yeah, the larger boxes only have one, whereas, like the sushi and that, you get 2 boxes. So you can get enough in there. We've got the kegs. Alright. That one. That's all up there. 2. I know. Chicken there as well. Oh my goodness. Let's take that out. Amanda!
Amanda Panda 1203 just rated with 4 viewers.
Thank you so much for rating. Did you manage? How did you go with your with the Dead by Daylight? Hang on. Did you end up getting a win from it? I hope you did. I really, really hope you did. Yeah. You died every time. I'm not laughing at you. That would so be me. If I tried playing it, I would be so bad. Except the last round. Oh, you got a win when you change killers. Nice. That is so cool. Oh, I've got a couple of new commands. I've got you can make yourself a coffee. If you put exclamation coffee me, as in you're going to make yourself one, or you can do coffee at someone and make yourself and them a coffee as well. So that's 2 of them. I've got dap, lick, so you lick at someone, or you slap ass at someone. No. You either do hang on. If you have a look in the commands, it's exclamation coffee and then the at symbol if you want to make, say, make me a coffee, or you make coffee me. So if I want to make myself a coffee, so there we go. I can make myself one. So I make in a very large mug, Jasper Josie makes himself a macchiato coffee. While taking a sip of the freshly made brew, Jasper Josie finds himself a comfy place to snuggle up and watch the stream. Oh, you made a flat white? Nice. What about this one? Slap ass. Hang on. Jasper Josie smacks Amanda's ass so hard they ask for another one. And Teen Slap ass counts 7. And where it says they ask for another one, I've got it random. So there's I don't know, I think I've thought of about 5 different like answers that they can do. It is so cool. Do exclamation lick. And then at. I've got that one's random a bit too. It's so cool. I'm having so much fun with these commands, honestly. I sit here and play with them myself. Here, I'll do it. Yeah. Amanda Amanda Panda leans over and swipes a long, moist tongue over Jasper Joyce. Did I change? They're so cool. They're so cool. Um, did I do lick? Did I make it random or not? Actually, I don't know if I've made that one random yet. No, no. The slap ass one is random though. I have so much fun. And there's still the fortune one. Oh, see what fortune is, your fortune is today. So just do exclamation fortune. Like you can do someone else's by doing at someone else, but just do exclamation fortune and see what it says. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. Oh dear. Actually, I was thinking about the this game, and it's got you know how you can do more people. Meow, Amanda Panda, your lucky number's 41, says today's going to be a perfect day. Expect lots of shiny things and maybe a surprise treat. Just don't forget to nap between the chaos. Keep that kitten energy up. Well, it's Halloween. I hope you got a lovely shiny thing and lots of treats. Yeah. I did a kitten one. Like I've done it like with AI, and I've done a kitten one because Jasper was our cat. So you can do a pirate one, or there's a lot. You can just make it your own basically. So it's really cool. But yeah, I'm having so much fun making up different commands. And if I see someone's got something, like I'll hijack it. I'll ask them first. I'll hijack it, and then I'll change it around. It's so much fun. So, but yeah, no, I was thinking about this game and wondering, because you know how you can play it with more than one person? Oh, do you know whether you can have two games going? Are you going to play your supermarket game while watching me? Oh, thank you so much for keeping me tabbed up. Do you know with a supermarket game, can you have more than one game? Because I've never been game to look at making a new one in case I wipe this one out entirely. Because I would just cry. I would never come back to it. If I wiped after the number of hours I've put into it, I would just cry so bad. But yeah, having more than one person, because like I'd be interested in playing this with somebody, whether yourself or somebody else. It would be so cool to the dynamics of actually doing it. I think it'd be a really cool game, but I wouldn't want to look at doing it if it's going to wipe out my individual game. But I don't think so, because you can only press save. I don't see where you can save in another spot. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I wanted to find somebody like go, oh, have you played this before? You're just starting. Can you like do a game, save it, and then go in and do a new one and see if it wipes over or gives you the option of wiping over or doing a new one? But see, if you haven't made a second game, maybe that's where it would give you the option of saving. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not going to test it. I would cry. There is a load, and then you can pick slot A and slot B, slot C. Yeah, I'd hate to risk it too. See, I haven't even clicked on load. I was too scared. If it does have slot A, B, and C, then that I'm assuming that says that you can. So, oh,
The
Era,
underscore
thank
I
you
had
so
just
much for
followed.
following. So much appreciated. Hang on. And yeah, for those of you in chat, Eri, I'm probably just saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. He's a hang on. This is one of my things as well. Oh no, not E. Oh my goodness. I've welcomed E in. All right. He's a streamer as well. Now that I've mucked that one up, there you go. I've got a high and a buy and a night command as well. Let me get this going correctly. Why isn't it bringing it up? Oh, oh, he's not in stream. Okay. Because I can't get his name to come up. He's just dropped me a follow. That's so lovely of him. So, yeah, Eri is actually a streamer, and they were playing with Amanda Panda. So, yeah, please drop them a follow as well, or check out their stream. Anyway, I'll get back to this. So, but yeah, so if there's 3 slots, then I'm assuming you can make another game. So, yeah, if that's totally true, then it would be interesting to play with someone. I'd be interested. Um, what was I doing? I was doing the last. I have to go get the books. Oh, I have to check. Whoops. That I picked everything up from the janitorial supplies. And I go backwards sometimes because it's easier. F to get out. I have got everything, but while I'm here, we might. That's what I was going to put on the shelf. Those ones and that. Bugger. All right. Let's grab a whole heap of those. Because you can't get many of these in. Okay. You can only get 4 of them in. E. I'm going to get petrol in a minute. So yeah, it's so lucky they've put. Oh, you're here! I tried to reference you when you followed, and I couldn't get your name to come up. Thank you so much for the follow. There we go. So there you go, guys. E-Right's in the building, and now I can do it. Done. And as I said, they were playing Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I'm thinking Death by Daylight. But yeah, Dead by Daylight with Amanda Panda, and 2 other people who I follow, I think. Actually, I don't know if I followed the lass. I think I did. So anyway, great streamers, fun to listen to. And yeah, they had a riot. So thank you so much for your follow as well. Appreciate that. If you want to, there's some commands at the top of chat. You're more than welcome to play around with those. Hang on. Let me just, one of my new ones. There we go. I just made them a coffee. Made them a coffee. I made a Turkish coffee this time. Taking a sip, and I brought E-Right macchiato. There we go. And the count's off, but anyway. Oh, what's that? Oh, you got one of the Amanda ones? I love emotes so bad. They're so cool. All right. Now. Have I covered the... No, I haven't. Good. All right. I've got a lot to fill up. That'll give me 4. I love your emotes, Amanda. They are so cool. That's one of his favourite. It's so sparkly. Why wouldn't it be his favourite? It'd be my favourite too. Hang on. Alright. So I'm not going to fit... Oh, I can fit some small things in. Yeah. Nice. And some of my commands have got... So tired of walking back and forth to the store. You need to get a truck. Honestly, Amanda, you need a truck. I'm so sick and tired. But with you walking back and forth, you're able to buy more stuff. Like even using the truck, it gets painful. It takes time, but you just got to say, "Oh bugger it! It's part of the game." But yeah, it's so worth getting it at the shop because you're able to buy more, sell it for, you get that half. If you buy it off the computer, say it costs you $20. You buy it at the shop, it costs you 10. You can buy 2 lots at the shop. You can sell all of it at yours, at the wholesaler, sorry, and then you make more money. So by doing it, you're making more money each day than you would have made. So you're actually getting ahead quicker. And then once you put specials on, you're making even more money because you get more customers come in and they buy more stuff through the shop. So it's a pain in the butt. It really is. It's so worthwhile. I wouldn't bother myself. Like I got the skateboard first. You can only get one thing, but it's great to do jumps and that on it. But I just went straight to the truck or the ute, and it's so worthwhile. Laugh your ass off. Yeah, I've been trying not to buy any of your vehicles, just waiting for my levels to go up. Yes, save it for the truck. I haven't done the car, the sedan or whatever. I basically I worked out that if you get the skateboard, you can get one thing. You can carry one thing with you, but you can do it quicker than running. Don't forget when you're going backwards and forwards, hold your shift key down because if you that's me pressing W, but if I'm holding the shift key down and W, you see how much faster it is? Make sure you're holding the shift key down. It is so much better. Because yeah, that is so slow. But then that's so much faster. All right, let me grab this and then I'll show you the yeah. I'm pretty sure that the progression of if you get like a bicycle, maybe you can carry two things. If you get a scooter, maybe you can carry like three things on the back. And then if you get the sedan, I don't know how many things you can carry. So definitely hold out for the truck. It will make you quicker a little bit in the long, like for the short term, but because you spent all that money on a vehicle, um, the truck, the ute is so much better. Like you can just hold more of everything. Um, okay. I have no idea if we need this, by the way. I'm just sort of, oh, that's gone up the top. I'm chucking this in. Um, no idea. There we go. I'm just going to take this back. Hang on. And my driving is not good. I know where I want to go, but when I haven't played for a while, I'm really good at banging into things. Once you get the guys as well, basically I just have to get it there. Like that's, I didn't stop, it's still going. If I press F, it'll jump out. So yeah, so here's the skateboard for those who haven't seen. F to drive. So I'm now on the skateboard. I'm not really cool at this. So this is, so you can go faster than the shift key. Alright, let's see how good I am. Hang on. There you go. I pressed the space bar and now I'm stuck. I press the space bar and you can do jumps. So you can jump up on the curb. Oh no. What's that one? Mix One Lion. Hello, how are you? I love that number one. That is so cool. Welcome in. Do you do streaming as well? Let me give you, hang on. Do you think I could spell? There we go. Thanks for chatting anyway. I appreciate everyone who pops in, even if you don't chat. If you want, there's a whole heap of commands you can play around with, which is just above. So, yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game. I was like halfway through when they brought in the fruit and veg update, and then they updated the map. Oh, I've got to get off. Hang on. No, I've got to get back on here. So, yeah, so this is where we are at the moment. That's our shop. There's a janitorial supply. Thank God it's just around the corner because the number of big items that you fit, and you can only fit, like the bleach, you can only fit 4 boxes in. So, yeah, the liquor store, they've got some big items as well. If you are on the skateboard, or I'm assuming the bike, or in here, so if we go down, if I can get past, oh my gosh, this takes a bit. Oh, I was just wondering if I could slide along there with the skateboard. So if we go over here, and I press the space, oops, and I'll press F to get off. What do we need? This one. I know we need that. So I can carry, now, hang on, I can carry this on the skateboard. You can't see very well. Okay, which way is forwards? That's backwards. This is, okay, now, see if I look down, I can't see the skateboard. All right. Oh, I got out. Okay. Now I have to press space bar to get up. Oh, I actually managed to get past. There we go. Okay. We made it. And then, what is it? No, I can throw here. Trust me. If you throw, okay, there we go. If you throw things, nothing gets fizzed up, broken, or whatever. Our boxes are excellent, and it makes the game a lot more fun because you're throwing things. All right, now, hang on, I've done something different. There we go. So yeah, that's the skateboard. Not bad, not bad. The other vehicles, if you go into market and vehicles, here we go. So here it says I can sell it. I don't need to keep it, but every now and then you have fun. But you can only carry one thing. But you can go faster than the fast walk. The bicycle, because it doesn't say how many you can carry. I'm just assuming you can carry two. The scooter, I'm assuming on the back you can carry three. The sedan, I don't know. And the pickup truck, yeah. So if you have extra money, you could buy it. And you know, hey, do what you want. It's your store. But for me, after I found out that I could only carry one box, I sort of assumed that these wouldn't be as much. And I went, I just need a U, basically. Just it'll carry the most things because it costs the most. And as Amanda said, you've got to be level 26. No, I'm all levels. My store level's maxed. So yeah. Um, Now I forgot when I came on here to check to make sure I've paid my bills. Yeah, all the bills are paid. So I've bought all the licenses, the storage. I've got all the store sections. I can't expand my store anymore. The actual store itself, I still have 9 to get. I'll wait and see how it plays out, honestly, because they keep going up, the price of it. So to extend my store another square, it's going to cost me 64,500, and the last one costs it's 160,000 to get one little bit of square. Mind you, by that stage, I'm assuming you've got well over 200 and something customers coming in, and they're buying however much, so you get so much per day. But then you've got to realize you've got to stock your storeroom. You've got to have so many specials on in that as well, which means people come in. Once you put something on special, they'll come in and they'll buy, instead of say one item, they'll buy 3 of those items. And if you've got 150, 170, 200 customers coming in, the stock is going to go down pretty quick. So that means you need to have more shelves with more things on that's actually on excuse me, on special. So now if you click last change, basically it goes through different rotations, and I don't know what 2 of them are, but one of them, it puts it in order of when the prices change, because they've taken away the green and the red arrows. So if a price goes up, they used to have, which one was it? If a price went up, I think they used to have a red arrow. I don't know. A price went down, it was green, whichever. Um, but if you click last change, it will show me that today that this was the price that changed. 741. I've got it for 755. So I just wanted to check to make sure, because I haven't played this for a few days, that I have actually changed that. Because if the price goes down and your price is way high and you haven't changed it, then clients will come in, or customers will come in, sorry, to buy stuff. But then because it's too expensive, they won't buy it. And they might even just leave the shop and not buy anything else. I haven't sat there and watched them to see what they do. They do get a little thing above their head, but and it says that the price of yogurt was too expensive. But it's only there for 5 seconds. So if you don't actually see it in the shop, if you're off doing something else, at the end of the day, when you get your screen that tells you what's happened, how many customers, how many products you ran out of, that the shelf was empty and what was too expensive, it'll tell you that some customers didn't buy something, it was too expensive, but it won't tell you what it was. So you've got no information unless you're actually in the shop. So I keep my prices within 15 cents of what the market price is. So, but anyway, so we've done today, and obviously there's yesterday, the day before. So yeah, if you've missed doing this for a couple of days, just click on last change until it comes up with today and that, and then you can just go through and look at your prices and see what you've done and what you haven't. So I always try, and once I turn the lights on, I jump on here, check the bills, and I check the prices, and I try and do that first thing every day, because I have missed out on things, which is, yeah, not so good. Okay. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure how much more of these I will actually buy. We'll see. Anyway, get to here, go back to products, because I'll be going to the shop soon, so I'll need to have access to here to change things up and down. So, hey, good morning. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I love those emotes. You rave once and the pew pew. That is so cool. Do you do streaming? Thank you for saying hello. Let me, there we go. Say howdy. I appreciate you popping in and saying hello. What's that? Okay. I better get a move on because I've only got a bit of time. Um, I've got about another 20 minutes or so, and then I've got to go pick my son up. Afterwards, I will be coming back on streaming. I might do this for a bit longer until my brother's available. So then we're going to be continuing our play on Valheim, which is really cool. But yeah, I appreciate you popping and saying hi. Lunferquit. I don't know how to pronounce that. I appreciate you saying hello. I'm trying to work it. I'm going to call you Lan. I really don't know. But that is so cool. All right. Let me get away from this. And we need to start getting some stuff. All right. Oh, get the books. Now the books are, grab the books from the deli and grocery section, and it's really cool because you can throw them. Well, you can throw everything basically. I'm going to run out of petrol. Not yet, that's fine. And the clock stays at 8 o'clock until you actually open your shop. So you can do as much shopping around the map as you want. As I said, my driving is not very good, but the cars don't dent. They're indestructible. They're brilliant. I always try and get as close as possible to the door. You've got to make sure that you don't actually block the whole door. You need to be able to come in. So these shops are open 24 hours a day. I can't wait till I have workers that can unload. Yes, I got one cashier that helps a lot. They do help because if you're restocking, it makes a big difference. If you're restocking the shelves, and then if you have to jump back on the cashier and your shelves are still vacant because you've ordered the stuff but you haven't loaded your shelf, it makes a huge difference. And as you go, when you can get somebody to stock the stuff and you just basically order it, and then they start stocking it. Oh, and they put it in the storeroom as well. It's just like, it is so cool. I love hearing about how your journey's going. That is just brilliant. But yeah, it's brilliant once you get the what do they call them? Stockers? Restockers? Oh, I can't recall. Anyway, all the way back here is where the books are, which is a pain in the backside. I'm going to get one of each so then we can go back and put them on the shelves. So, if I throw them, if I actually throw them, it's quicker than running. So, game is addicting. Do you play any other simulator games? Oh, I know, the books is so cool. I've actually, hang on, I'll jump on my Steam account in a second. I've got a couple that I've been looking at. I did do Fast Food Simulator. I did it as far as they had it. They've still got more updates, I'm assuming they're going to do. The only thing with Fast Food Simulator is I couldn't do the drive-through by myself. Like doing the actual counter as well as a drive-through, I bombed so badly, and I've just hit the roof there. Did I get that one? No. Okay. But yeah, there are a couple of other simulation games that I'm interested in. Okay. So yeah, so rather than me with each of those, go from there and run, even using that and running backwards and forwards, you can have fun because remember our boxes are indestructible and our things inside don't get shaken up and they don't get broken. Like, it's the best thing ever. And then you can see how far you can throw it, how bad you are by hitting the roof again. But it actually makes it quicker. So, and you got to learn what's in each shop. Yeah, so we've got frozen items, we've got the drinks. Now this is meant to be the deli and grocery, but down here in the meat and dairy, that's got most of the dairy things. However, in the deli and grocery, we have also got crab sticks, hummus, and we've got yogurts. So I would have assumed, obviously they didn't have room for the yogurts down in the meat and dairy. And was there another thing? Those are the main ones that I would have assumed would have been down with the meat and dairy, but they're up here. And like these things, one box of these cakes is normally like $367. Amanda, this is brilliant, $183. And then yeah, this is something that once you get it, use that as one of your specials. All right, so reduce it by however much percent. I always reduce all of my specials by 20%. You make so much money on this, it's ridiculous. So yeah, because even though, so 367, you got to divide that by, is it 12 or something in a box? Say it's about $35. No, say $30, easy for me for maths. And we buy it for $15 per packet, all right? So if you reduce it by 20%, so that's going to be like $24. Is that right? So instead of selling it for $30, you're selling it for $24 because you've done a 20% discount. But you're still buying it for $15. So you're going to make $9 or whatever on each packet. All right? It will say different in the actual specials price.
Okay,
How are you?
let's go. They say teamwork make the dream work, and baby, we gon' make the dream work. Long as we put the team first. Yeah.
Undead_warrior_ yet just redeemed viewer check-in.
See family, all the love, I ain't worried cause the fam with me. The support, yeah, DC stand with me. Come come together, we gon' do it for the family. Yeah.
What's that?
Undead_warrior_ yet just redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate, yes. Oh my gosh, thank you. You save me when you come in each time because I talk way too much. Hang on a second. Oh, let me get back to the shop. I'll show you about the discounts. The discount is brilliant. Honest to God. You just got to understand that's all those there. You're the best. Oh, hang on. I'm here. Yeah. When you discount something, you've got to understand the customers are going to come in, they're going to buy more of it. So instead of one, they're going to buy three. If you get 10 customers come in and you discount one thing, you might get, say, 12 customers come in. Now, they're going to buy what you've discounted, but they will buy other stuff as well. So if you discount, say, two things, you might have, say, instead of 12, you might have 14 customers come in. Do you know what I mean? Every item you discount, you'll have more customers come in. I keep going to call them clients. I don't know why. Now, the only problem with this is the boys are going to pick this up. I need to put these on the shelf. What am I going to do with that? Let me get back to the shop and I'll show you about the discount. It's brilliant. But if you put something on discount, make sure you have more stock than you would normally. If I get out there, hopefully they won't grab it, because I need to put those on the shelf itself. So this is what I was saying, and I should have held the shift key and I didn't. The items that I have on special, like, this is the normal spot that I have these cakes on. All right, so anything I put on special, I don't take off the shelf and move it to a special spot. I leave it on the shelf, and I've got extra things, extra shelves or fridges where you can actually put items on special. So if I decide, all right, I've got half hour, so I have to pick my, well, we're about 15 minutes to have to leave to pick my son up. I've got a couple more alarms. If I decide I don't want honey on special anymore, I'll take it off these shelves, these two shelves, and I'll put something else here. But normally, if I can get over here, this is where I sell my honey. Okay? So once I take it off the discounted price, it will still be here. This is the spot it's on the shelf. Because if you put something on special on a certain shelf and you have to keep moving things, it's a pain in the butt. So once you've actually got room, have a set area for things on special. My suggestion is to have it near the storeroom door, because more people are going to come in for things on special, and because the guys or yourself have to restock the special ones 2 times the normal one, you've got to factor in you're moving back and forth. All right, so the same as the fruit and veg, have the fruit and veg near the storeroom door, have the fruit and veg that you're selling near the storeroom door, because it's a high volume turnover. All right, so anything that's on special is on the shelves wherever it is in the shop. I leave it there, but this is where I put it. All right, so if they have to stock somewhere else around the shop, that's not a problem, but at least we know that they can get it here. Now, anything that's on special, I use the small racks. I've got another area with some small racks as well. That's my overflow area. So I know in these 2 racks, all it's got on it is whatever's on special. So if I'm doing some restocking and something's coming up short or there's nothing on the shelf, I know I can grab it from here. I don't have to look around the whole storeroom to find it. And if it's come up short here, like if there's a run on stock and say it's empty on the shelves, it's empty here, I will do a 2-second order here, order it, and then the boys will grab it from here. All right. So if something's empty, they'll grab that first and fill the shelves, or you can grab it. And I've only had to do that a couple of times. Besides that, I will actually go around the map and grab some from there. But you've always got that option if you run out. So whatever's a high volume turnover item, have it stored near the storeroom door, so there's not as much backwards and forwards, if you know what I mean. It helps, because once your supermarket gets bigger, so once you're selling everything, they're doing a lot of walking, the guys. Like, you can have up to 6, but they do a lot of walking. Now with the special, so like if you see here, the lasagna, I have that on special. This is where I normally keep lasagna, but I've got it on special, and so this is where it is as well. So therefore, if it runs out here, there might be still some on the shelf there. So then the customers aren't going, we couldn't find this, it wasn't there on the shelf, and then they get disappointed and they give you less store points. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, let's have a look. So if we have a look, this one's the brilliant one. If I have a look at this, all right, you've got a scale here. So if I take that off, if you have a look at the tag, it's yellow. And if you have a look at these tags, they're green. So once I put it on special, even just 1%, it turns green. So when you're going around the shop, you can see anything with a green tag, you know, it's on special. I've worked out by having it, I had everything at 20%. Then what I did was, I think at 20%, I got around 170 customers coming into the shop. I put it back to either 15 or 10%, and I think I got around 150 customers coming in. Then I put it up to 25%. I think I'm getting around 180 customers come in. So the more discount you give on a price, the more customers, and I think the more items you put on special, that brings in more customers as well. So it brings in more, plus the normal customers that come in, they buy stuff as well. So you'll find that these go a lot quicker than what's on the store. Now, I've worked out that 25 is a good percentage. If you have a look here, it tells me that I'm actually losing money by $1.44. However, I'm not, all right? Because, hang on, press OK. Because I'm buying this from here at the deli and grocery, I'm paying half price for it. So if it costs $30, if I went here, clicked on here, clicked wherever it is, and went to buy it, I don't actually want that. Will that? No. Hang on. So if I put cake in here, it'll bring up all the different cakes. Here it is. Okay, so if I click, there we go. This costs, how much is it per unit? $24.50. All right. So if I press enter, or if I'm on the handheld gadget, this one, if you have a look, you press E to purchase, I will get one box, which has, if it's 12 or something, it'll cost me $367 for the one box. All right. I don't want to do that, so I've accidentally pressed E sometimes. So I'll press, you can get 2 boxes, 3. Plus and minus will only get you down to a minimum of 1. To get rid of it, you press the red minus, and then it's gone, which is good because I don't want to buy it from here. So $367 for 1. However, if I go to the shop, how are you doing my head with maths? All right. If I, oh, hang on. M. If I come up here and if I buy 1 box, when you see it in the shop, at the wholesale shop up there, and you press, you get the wheel of death, which, you know, looks like, but that's you purchasing. As soon as that's finished and you're holding the box in your hand, the money, if you watch in the right hand corner, the money will come out straight away. So once you've actually got it in your hand and you can throw it in the truck or take it with you, you've paid for it. So that's not a problem. All right. So it was 367. Whereas if we go up there, that's going to be 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100 and, no, 5, $183.50 or something like that. I'm trying to work out what half of this. So instead of paying 367 for one box, I'm paying $187.50 for one box. All right. So therefore, it's telling me the average cost is $24.50. However, I'm only paying $12.25. Okay, so the profit they're showing is $1.44, but because I'm only paying half price, if you add $12.45 on top of that, so that's $11.01. Is that right? 45. So that means on each packet, I'm going to make $11.01 if I've done that correctly. All right. And because we've reduced it by so much, so instead of paying the price, which is its normal price, $30.75, we're charging $23.06. So people are going, don't shop anywhere else. Come to Jasper's shop, buy yourself a thing of cake for $23, all right, rather than paying $30 somewhere else. Therefore, you're going to go to this shop and buy it. So it says minus $1.44, but we're actually making $11 something a packet. So you can choose, you can give it away. There you go. So instead of $24.50, there you go. You can choose what percentage is at the beginning when you start. You can just do 8% or whatever else. So I've just chosen to do, from looking at things, 25%. And because I get everything from the shops, I'm guaranteed of making a profit, even though it says it's negative. But it's a really cool thing to do, because if you do things on sale, on special, on discount, whatever you want to call it, you'll get more customers coming in, you'll sell stuff, so therefore you'll get more money to buy more goods. All right. More money to therefore expand your store, expand your storeroom. Do you know what I mean? It'll get you going along a lot quicker. So, but yeah, the items you put on the shelves, I would suggest, like, you wouldn't put toilet paper on special, because the guys wouldn't be able to keep up. Because if I put, instead of $15.75, if I put it even like 1%, and we have more people come, instead of buying one packet, they'll buy 3, your shelf would be empty, as well as the amount of space you need in the storeroom to store something like that on special would have to be a huge amount. So whatever you do put on discount or special, make sure that you can have a number of them on the shelf. So this one here, is it pork chops or lamb chops, whatever it is, the chops, you have 32 on a shelf. This has got 12. The toothpaste is 24. This is only 12. It's not a problem. But yeah, definitely don't do paper towel, don't do bleach, don't do toilet paper or anything like that, or potatoes, because you only get 2 on a shelf. And you won't keep up with the demand. If you've got 150 to 200 customers coming in looking for potatoes, there's no way you could do it. Plus also the profit margin. You want to get something that costs a lot of money, so when you do the discount, people are going to, that's really cool. And if you're buying it from the shops, you're going to make more profit. Do you know what I mean? So if you have something and you're only making 10 cents per item, it's not really worth it. You want to get something that you make more. Like toothpaste, probably not making a heap. Well, they say we're making $2.79. So we're making $4.29, $34.34 or something. Because like you add that onto that. So it's not a heap, but it's basically we've got so many on a shelf that out of 24 times it by $4.39 or whatever it was, it's a nice margin. So you need a supermarket simulator 101 class for real. It's helped you so much. Oh, that's fantastic. Listen, honestly, if I can help you out with something, definitely go for it. Like I love helping people. I yabber on forever, seriously. Um, a suggestion is like when you're the only person putting stuff in the storeroom, don't move stuff around. So if you have, you're putting stuff in and then say, you've got cheese and stuff like that, and then later on you get some more cheese, um, leave it, like I just keep stocking it because if you keep moving it around, it'll take you longer to find out where it is. Once you extend your storeroom so it's bigger and you can fit more stuff in, then like these items here, this is where I started the game. These items are the ones you start with. This is where they've always been, and I've always leave them here because if I don't generally help now, but before, if I wanted to store stuff, I'd do that. However, this here with the rice, down, not here, yeah, is that rice? Oh, that's pasta. Okay, somewhere here, no, anyway, we've got pasta somewhere in the shop because I've moved some stuff around. But once you make more room, once you have more storage, leave the original where it is and just put more in. Because once you've got a tag on your shelf, the guys know where to put it. All right. So if you're helping store things, you can go to the original shelf. If you can't find it, just go back, dump it on the ground, and they'll pick it up and they'll find out where it is. But yeah, it's worthwhile, especially at the beginning when you don't have people. Don't move stuff around, leave it where it is. Some people have the shelves going in the other direction. When you first start, you only have this one little section, and then it goes down to there. Then it opens up here, and it goes down, and then it opens up. I'm not sure if it's the fourth expansion or the seventh expansion that you actually get access to the storeroom. You have to get it open so the actual steps can appear. So until the steps can appear, that is the only door that you can actually put things through. So, and yeah, you can put cameras on the roof. I didn't know that until accidentally I was moving a camera like that and I just saw green come up. So that was a surprise to me. So, yeah, there's a lot of things here, but it is honestly so cool. Hey, Mr. Hensworth again. Um, I just have so much fun. But what I'm doing is I'm finishing off working out what we're putting on the shelves. So I've now got most of those done. I've got a whole heap here to do. I'm going to get all of this filled. So it's working out what to put on the shelves. I'm going to put another lot there and here of the books. Actually, if I'm quick enough, see if you hold shift. Now I've left my car here. We're going to have a traffic jam, but that happens. Because if I bring this in, the boys will stock the shelves and I'll lose the boxes. I need the boxes to put the tag on the shelf in the storage. That's the only thing. I've got the boys down not to do that. But because we're missing books, one, two, because we're missing books, is it going to matter what order these are in? Not really. No. All right. Unless I click the box on the shelf itself, I can't, the boys won't stock it. I said that wrong, really. Okay. I have to get the tags on the shelves in the storeroom. So This is me using up the extra shelves because we always run out of books. Because I think you only get between, it's like 8 on a shelf. And books are all the way back at the end of the store. So if I stock them all up, then we won't run out as much. Because yeah, once I get the storeroom all fully stocked, then basically what I'm going to be looking at doing is I'd like to see, I'd like to see if we trade for like 2, 3 or however many days running, to see actually how much profit we end up with before I have to do any restocking. So I want to get totally and utterly, hang on, a full back area. That's actually going to make, I'm going to have to move a few things down the end of the, down the end here. So that did have a chicken, so I'll take that off because these areas I want for the fruit and veg. Actually, the fruit and veg, they're the smaller shelves too. I could always sell, like move one whole lot of these over. It is, oh, that's right. It's a pain in the butt. If you have one of these up here, it's a pain in the butt sometimes to actually get it out. What if I put pumpkin along the top? There's some things with the fruit and veg, if you buy a box of pumpkin, you get 2. They only store 2 here, which means that that's a high volume turnover. So you need to have more in your storeroom. That's the worst one. The next one is the watermelon. You have 4. The rock melon or the cantaloupe, you have 6. Pineapples, you only have 5. So I've ended up doubling those up. See, if I ended up, I think if I ended up having, like if I extended the store again, I might take that away and see if I could fit, move these around and see if I could fit one fruit and veg, another fruit and veg in. Because my shop's very squished. And then I could put things in it. Like some more watermelon, some more, what is it? Some more pumpkin to make it available to the customers to be able to buy. Because whatever you have in a box, whatever you have in a box of fruit and veg is what will fit in the actual fruit and veg container. Why am I one short? What have I missed? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've missed the box. When I was collecting them from the back, I've actually missed the box. You want to finish your floors and finish painting your walls? It's so expensive. It is expensive. And let me tell you, if you paint all your walls and then you extend your shop, the area you've extended it, I'm pretty sure you have to repaint. So I ended up, in regards to that, I waited. Hang on, that one there. I ended up waiting, like when I did painting, I painted all these walls here, then I painted along there, then I waited until I'd extended it as far as it would go, and then I painted these walls, the walls of when the shop like wasn't rectangle, I left them the colour they were and waited till extended it because paint's just so expensive. Like it could be different now. I don't know. But when I started, every time you extended, you lost those walls that you'd painted. And because they were new walls, they needed to be repainted. So that's just something to keep in mind. If it does your head in, you'll just have to keep buying. But yeah, it was a pain in the backside. I'm going to have to look at what books. Yeah, you have half your floors done. It's too late to sell my floors. Oh my goodness. All right, what are we missing? Oh gosh. Okay, so have we got black? That's up there. What was the other one? Donnelly. We've got colours. Got that one. Colours. There's a Donnelly. Is that up there? What's this one? That's that one. Okay. That one. That's that one. That's that one. See, I've missed one of these. I don't know. So those two are fine. That's there. Okay, so the pink one, the girl, and that one's wombat. Oh, hang on. The pink one, the girl, and the wombat. Maybe it was the wombat one. The pink one, the girl. It's the wombat. We haven't got any wombats, have we? No, the yellow one. I know how we can do it. Where's my boxes? I've also kept boxes here. Here we go. I need to find the wombat and I need to find it quick because I am running late. Looked at the time and my son's not going to be impressed with me. He's fine, but he's not going to be impressed with me. Oh my goodness. The wombat. There we go. If I grab one of those, that will make this box a wombat one. Close it. I don't need to. And put it there. There we go. Okay. So now I've got all of these. If I order some, then the boys can put them on the shelf. So if I go and order, there's 6 per shelf. If I order 6 for here, and if I order 5 for here, because we've got one box, that will fill the 2 shelves, and this will be enough storage. So, yeah. Anyway, look, bear with me. Oh my gosh. Okay. For those watching on YouTube, thank you very much. If I can, I will be coming back shortly. I'll make this part A and I'll do a part B if I can. I need to pick my son up in about 3 minutes. He isn't that far away, but it's a bit more than 3 minutes. So yeah, those watching on YouTube, thank you so much. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.